Cactus, with her sand-colored scales as prickly as her mood, snapped harshly. Oh, come on, you can do much better than that. Her voice was like a thunderclap, echoing her displeasure for all to hear. I'm trying my best. Amber protested as she rounded for another dive. Try harder than Amber. Use what's around you, like Luna does, she sneered, her tone dripping with disdain. Amber, her chest flaring with indignation, tried again, letting her anger fuel her movements. That is much better, but make your wings dip lower when you do your dive. It will make you turn faster and dive lower to kick your opponent in the chest. Cactus smiled, a small smile, barely visible, but still a smile nonetheless. Cactus and Amber were in the privet training arena closest to the school. The arena was made of wooden walls and had a top that was closed off with wire. The ground was sand. The walls were coated in layers of dust so that what was once bright red was now so faded you could barely tell what color it once was. The heat that radiated from the walls was intense, making Amber tire more quickly. There were no sounds except the heavy sound of Amber's breathing and the shifting of the sand. As the dust settled in the privet training arena, the echoes of Cactus's harsh words still hung heavily in the air. Amber continued to train, her scales shining dully, heavy with dust. She focused on her tail sweeps, getting them perfect so that when she was fighting another dragons, her tail would go underneath the dragon fast and with enough force to wipe their talons out from under them and get her tail back fast so she could continue fighting if there was more than one dragon. She paused for a minute to catch her breath. That's when Thorn, Amber's brother, found her, his scales glinting softly in the fading light. He settled in training beside her, a gentle giant in contrast to the harshness of the day. Go away, Amber screamed in her mind. I don't want to talk with him right now. Hey, don't let old Cactus get to you, Amber, he said, nudging her playfully with his snout. She's got a heart, somewhere under those spiky scales. She kept her mouth in a straight line, through years of practice, resisting the laughter inside of her. Yeah, well, she hides it pretty well, she muttered, focusing on her training, trying to signal that she did not want to talk about it. Her head was full of angry remarks for herself on how badly she did, that she did not have any friends because everyone thought she was stuck up, and because she trained so hard and did not talk to anyone, and how she was perceived by her own family as a failure. Her claws dug into the ground as she thought about them. Thorn chuckled sadly. You know, I heard that even the desert flowers need a bit of grit to bloom. Maybe she's just preparing you for greater things. Amber sighed, letting her look at him for a second. I just don't know if I can be what everyone wants me to be. She said in her mind, there is no way I can be what they want me to be. Thorn wrapped a wing around her, the gesture as protective as it was comforting. You don't have to be what they want. Just be you. That's the dragon I'm proud to call my sister. And hey, Thorn added with a mischievous glint in his eye, if all else fails, we can always start a comedy duo. Thorn and Amber, the roaring laughs of Dragantopia. We'd be a hit. She laughed, a genuine heartfelt sound that seemed to banish the shadows of doubt from her mind. Thanks, Thorn. I needed that. Okay, good. Well, our next class is history and geography. We should go to the classroom, said Thorn. Okay, let me just go get a drink, Thorn, then we can go. If you want to read more, I'm Harumi Hofferson on Wattpad.